a 2015 Dodge Challenger that I need to work on. Uh, Somebody that I know, they tried to start it. They got stuck somewhere on the road, so they try to start it. Nothing won't work. It won't crank. It won't start. Nothing. We already checked the batteries. The battery is good. Uh, Only thing that I want to say I haven't started because he got to end up getting towed to my house. Only thing that I said I haven't touched or figured out yet. I haven't like tried to hit the starter to see if hey the starter just died, but I know he just got a new starter, so I kind of want to rule that out. I know he got new spark plugs. I know he got new coils, so I want to rule all those stuff out. What I'm thinking is just something not talking to something to make it not start. I don't want to think it's a key fob because the car still opens and closes. So I don't want to think it's that. So what we're gonna do today is just see if we could hop more into that today and see how further along we could get to this issue. So anyways, like, share, subscribe, turn your post notifications on. Don't forget to check us out on all social media links. Uh, hey, it's probably gonna be a long one, maybe a short one. I don't even have my watch on, but I got a little bit of time today. So I'm probably gonna see how much stuff we could get done, but I'm gonna show y'all or walk y'all through the stuff that I've also done already, and then we're just gonna see and check all the fuses, check all our checks and balances, and go from there, and then we move on to the next thing. So without further ado, let's hop straight into this video right now. Let's go. All right, so what I'm gonna do is we're gonna try to figure this thing out. It's we have been going at it for a while. So what I'm about to do is try to see if I could get it done. So we're gonna walk over to the car right now. All right, so what I've done so far, right, is make sure to check all these fuses, and all these fuses I am getting power from. He also made sure to buy the part that I told him to, but I just wanted to make sure before we did anything. So these probably are not on because the ignition is not on. So I'm gonna turn the ignition on and then make sure that these we could start checks and balances these ones as well. You can't get it off? All right, so cool. All right, cool. So, oh, we got the ignition is on, right? So since the ignition is on, what I am gonna do is start checking every single one of these fuse to see if hey we're good. So that one's good. That's good. All right. So we got nothing for right here. Nothing on this section. And nothing on this side. Ain't working. That one works. That one works. That works. All right. So on this side. That works. what's up?
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good.
All right, so for so I still have power. The rest of this stuff, I just want to make sure that I have power. So, all right, so what I realized is, was it for 34 and 35, I realized that we don't get nothing from it. And 34 and 35 is the ASD feed 1 and ASD feed 2. So before I make sure that is actually the switch, and from what I've checked, from what I've known, is the ASD feed on Chrysler and GM. Hold on, let me turn the wiper blades off. From what I know is, so what I am gonna do is we're gonna try that switch. We checked all the relays already because I use the relay tester, and I checked every single relay, and still all the relays are good. We checked the ones in the back, and all of those are good as well. So we're just gonna try to move on to the next thing. So hold on, I'm gonna turn the ignition off, and we're gonna check them again. Put it down. All right, so just to be on the safe side, I'm gonna just check the relays and go from there. So this is my little tester right here. So you can switch it to either 4 or 5 pins. So since these should be 5 pins, I'm gonna pull them. So 41 is the horn. All right, so 27 is the starter relay, right? So 27, this is the starter relay. Gonna put it in here and test. All right, so the starter relay is good because we have a green light on it. All right. All right, so starter relay. What's the other relay that I needed? The other relay is the ignition run relay, and that is 59. So, and 59 is this one. All right, so this is the ignition starter relay test. All right, so we have green right here. So that is not our issue. And I just want to check all of these. The only other thing I could think about is the reason why, 34 and 35 and 34 and 35 is ASD feed 1 and ASD feed 2. The only thing I could think about is for those two, the reason why those wouldn't work is unless when you're using the I would say when you put your foot on the brake, putting your foot on the brake, you could, when you have your foot on the brake, that could basically make the circuit close, right? So technically, before you start the car, the circuit would generally be open because your foot is not on the brake pedal. But once your foot is on the brake pedal, you basically close the circuit, and it's like you're telling it's like everything is talking to the computer, say, hey, I'm ready to be started. So before I jump to the next thing, and what I'm gonna try to do is have somebody in the car step on the brake for me, and then I'm gonna see if I get like, if I do get some power, or make sure that there's power in those two fuses, then it might be that sensor, but I'm not 100% sure. I just want to, and I want to check everything before I put that new switch in, because I don't want to just throw new parts on the car and then that didn't fix the issue. So I'm not sure, but I just want to be closer to being correct than anything else. So uh yeah, the tool, I want to say I bought it for like $20 or $25 off Amazon, I want to say. Or if it, no, I bought this for $40 from JB Tools. That's where I bought it from. All right, I'm gonna have somebody in the car to do what I need. Give me a second. Yo, you wanna? Yeah, just give me. I'm gonna tell you when. All right, I want you to see if somebody could So I have somebody inside. So we're gonna test those two. Hey, put your foot on the. Try to start it. So you see. All right, and it still didn't start, right? All right, try it again. Try to start it. Nothing. You press the button to start it. Nothing. Try it again. Okay. Nothing. All right. So, but so I don't know. So what we're gonna probably do next is we're gonna switch that switch out just to see. But as I said, that's the only I checked the fuses and the relays in the back, and that still didn't start it. And that's the only other thing is because I have to hold on. Because so this is the fuse box in the back, and the other relays that we checked was the relay run ignition, and and we have no codes on it too, so it doesn't throw a code to say this is bad. So this is just one of them things you're gonna have to diagnose deeper. The only other thing is we're gonna try to switch that switch, but before I do that, another thing we could try too is hitting the starter. But as I said, the starter is new, so I don't think that is the issue. So we're gonna try that, and then because when you we're gonna try that switch, because when you step on the brake pedal, the brake lights come on. So we're gonna swap that switch out and then see what happens. So we're gonna go inside of the car and go from there. Yeah.
think, no, we haven't looked at, but we switch it. You know how like the starter like presses something down, or like excuse me, the brake presses something down. What if it's not like braking, or if it's not pressing on it, like a little button?
That same button.
Yeah. You think if we leave it like press and drive start?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We'll try that first to see if we press it. So what I was trying to do is see if I can pull the thing now, and if I pull it down, then before I switch it out.
Oh, you can do that. Okay. So
Yeah.
I was looking at it. I was like, huh.
Because what that's how I said I don't want to just throw parts at it and not knowing exactly what is the issue. This is gonna be hardest.
There you go. The one on the right.
All right. So this is kind of weird, but should have two things right here that holds it up. So we're gonna try to get them out. They feel that they don't want to come out.
Yeah.